The Percy Jackson and the Olympian series is one of the most iconic and engaging book stories of all time, and today I'm gonna rank each book. Let me tell you that this wasn't easy. This list is from worst to best, so 5 being the worst and 1 being the best. Note that this is strictly my opinion, and I'd love to see yours down in the comments. Also let me know if you'd like to see me rank the other Rick Riordan series. Alright, let's jump into this. The second book, good old Sea of Monsters. Now just a heads up, this may be the last one on the list, but it doesn't mean that this book is bad in any way. Just compared to the rest, I either have stronger feelings, or I just remembered the others better. Now, Sea of Monsters was an absolute blast of a book. Some of the most iconic scenes within the entire franchise happened within this book. Also, it really focused a lot more on the character of Annabeth, as I remember not liking her too much in The Lightning Thief. But then Sea of Monsters comes out of nowhere and it got me completely changing that opinion. It's a fun, action-packed sea adventure that takes more opportunities for Percy's powers. And also the story is just as enthralling as the first book before this. Speaking of the first book, The Lightning Thief takes the number 4 spot. It hurts me to do this to all these books as they are so special in their own rights. It's like trying to pick a favorite child. However, Lightning Thief may be lower on the list. It's not to take away anything it's accomplished. The main origin for the entire Percy Jackson universe lies on this book's shoulders, and it delivers beautifully. The plot of the lightning bolt being stolen is great writing even after over 15 years later. The quest and the monsters the gang encounter are still some of the most memorable within the entire series. It's a good book. No, a great book. It easily satisfied my personal taste in storytelling, and it really got me convinced that this book was a lot better than that terribly adapted Percy Jackson movie. Now this book was really close to being number 2, but with a lot of thinking, I decided that Battle of the Labyrinth is number 3 on my list. This book is just a delight. Wow! The one thing I really gotta give this book is that it effectively shapes the entire building blocks for the rest of the franchise. The action, romance, the dangerous, crazy adventures, nuance, and of course the sarcastic humor elements would be further expanded on in later series within the franchise, and for good reason. It makes for one awesome book. The Labyrinth itself is one of the coolest things in Percy's universe. Both old and new characters learn and grow to become better people. The final battle was fire and memorable. It gave great anticipation for the following book in the series, and yeah, it's just an incredible book. I'd say if you'd ask most, they would probably say that Battle of the Labyrinth is their favorite, or just about damn near, and I wouldn't hold it against you if that was the case, because it is an amazing story. Like I said, this was close to being under Battle of the Labyrinth, but my personal experience with this book kinda shaped my opinion on it. So I originally saw the 2 Percy Jackson movies when I was younger before reading the actual books years later, and the ending on the second movie hinted at a lot of stuff that the Titan's Curse delivers on, so it got me curious as to what was gonna happen next while I was reading the series for the first time. So everything I experienced while reading Titan's Curse was completely new to me, and I've kinda been anticipating it for a long time, and it sure as hell delivered. I think the Titan's Curse is the book in the series where the author really understood what he wanted to do with the series and how he wanted it to end. Lightning Thief and Sea of Monsters has a lot of great action, comedy, and it did have a lot of good build-up towards the greater narrative. However, Titan's Curse really took a step forward. So many highly loved characters were introduced here, so much emotion I wasn't expecting to ooze from the pages, great usage of callbacks to past books, and awesome foreshadowing to future ones. I don't know, I feel this book is more or less forgotten by a majority of individuals who read through the entire series, but hey, what do you want me to say? With the movie making me anticipate this book for years and the unexpected emotional weight this book carried that I wasn't expecting, this has just got to be my number 2. Oh boy, where to begin with this? So, The Last Olympian is my favorite book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. It's just so perfect. So many just tough choices our heroes and villains have to make. Some of the best and biggest battles within the entire franchise. A lot of the most romantic moments that still got people talking about it to today. And of course, in my opinion, one of the most satisfying and uplifting endings that also leaves room for the audience to wonder what comes next. This book is a masterpiece in my eyes. I legitimately have a hard time talking bad about it because it just took everything I found dear about the series, the characters, the plot, the fights, the relationships, the magic, the humanistic qualities. All of it was just amped up to 11, and I cannot f***ing wait till this book gets adapted for the Percy Jackson Disney Plus TV show. Thanks for watching till the end. Let me know your list in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and go check out my channel if you need some more Percy Jackson videos in your life. So yeah, stay awesome, and thank you again for watching.